Thank you for waiting here. Good afternoon. I'm Hamidreza Ghanbari, the CEO of Pilatus Bank. I make a brief statement, and after I'm done, I'll be happy to take a few questions before heading back to the bank. First of all, I want to say that at Pilatus Bank, we adhere to the highest regulatory and corporate governance standards, and we are fully engaged in complying with the laws and regulations both internationally and at the local level. Secondly, we are cooperating with the authorities, given the bank has volunteered to participate in the magisterial inquiry, and we had the testimonies yesterday and today, and we very much look forward to seeing the results, which we believe prove that we have done absolutely nothing wrong, and make sure that the bank's reputation is intact. At Pilatus, we are very client-centric, and they're key to our success. So we would never do anything to put our clients at risk and to put the banks at risk. Everything has been given to the authorities, and we remain open to any question, any inquiry, to make sure that the whole issue will be resolved and to see a resolution at the end of this. So having said that, I would be more than happy to take a couple of questions.
So you deny being involved in any form of money laundering activities, either directly or indirectly?
Absolutely. So what I can say is that at Pilatus, we have a very robust compliance and control systems in place that it's reflected in our reports, audit reports that we have, that what we implement in terms of ongoing monitoring, in terms of seeing the transaction, is something unique that the retail banks, they cannot apply that. Since we are a private bank, we have the ability to see every single transaction and apply live monitoring to that, which is completely unique in Malta.
Since setting up in Malta, have you been made aware of any form of investigation from either maybe the MFSA or the FIAU over the last 2.5 years?
So, as a regulated credit institution, by law, we cannot confirm any inspection by any regulatory bodies. Obviously, as a regulated entity, you are subject to various inspections by the regulators. But to make comment about the inspections, I encourage you to go to the regulatory bodies and ask them, because by law I cannot divulge that information.
And one final question. So I read the statement published by Pilatus following the chairman being filmed leaving from an emergency door with the baggage. Now, obviously, you claim that there's no wrongdoing, but it does look suspect. What are your views on this? Did you kind of did you speak to the chairman about this kind of? What are your thoughts about it?
Let me step back and explain what happened that night. So obviously, I did talk to the chairman, and Mr. Saad believes that the situation could have handled much better. In order to clarify what we have done, we have released a 9-hour footage of our CCTV that clearly shows what happened inside the bank while the chairman was in the bank with the luggage. So we hope that that would clarify, and the authorities, they have that footage, which is a 9-hour footage. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for waiting so long.